it's me, Sushreeya, and today I am going to be talking about physics. Oh, physics is too hard when it's too easy. Most people think, oh, physics, yeah, it's just that hardest thing in the world, and only scientists and those kids who study science can do that. Well, I'll tell you, I don't only study science, and then how do I know about physics? Anyone can study physics, my friends, anyone. If you study, I bet you'll success with this. And because it is so easy to do physics, I'll give you some quick tips about physics, okay? Physics is very simple. And in my other speeches, you might have heard me say, oh, physics a little like this and a little bit like this. And then in a few videos, I kind of scatter physics around. But today, we're going to be talking about what is physics. Only physics, no matter what. So what is physics? Physics is almost different from any other science things that you can talk about. So if you're a physicist, you might be thinking, well, what is physics? Physics is the how of a problem. So maybe you're thinking, how does an eraser clean their marks? Well, if you want to study physics, you got to solve problems like how stuff. You got the main thing about physics, if you want to study physics, I'll give you a hint. The easiest way is to ask questions that start with how. So for other things, there are like stuff like the result or stuff like what, why, and the what. But physics is different from all the other type of studies. But physics is the studying of the matter, the energy, and just the way our world acts to us. The way it responds to our actions. Because of global warming, the world is trying to use physics to behave back to us. So it's just the study of a very simple concept. But physics is not as easy as you think. Physics language is, yes, science, but there's something more important than science. And can you guess what it is? It's math, of course. Physics is basically the building of math. Well, it's basically applied math. Now, many of you might have heard, oh, apply, but have you ever thought what it means? Think of tools. When from elementary, you just put all that mathematics into your toolbox, but we necessarily don't always use them. But then why do we have them? To build, of course. So math, science, plus a world equals physics. Here's a quick example. If we don't have math, so it's just like fire. If you don't have any of this, you can't have it equal physics. If you don't have math, it might equal something like biology or something. If you don't have science, it might just be plain simple math. Without the world, it might just be simple science. And you only use math and science, yes, but without the world, it'd just be this plain old calculation in science. So physics, we also use in our daily life. We use it for transportation and all the cool stuff. Physics, you might think, well, how does the car move? Well, that's also another thing about the transportation. Well, of course it might move because of the friction and the velocity. And then later on, you may also need to use stuff like vectors and space and what is all that scale and concepts. We're going to leave that all. Forget that's all in physics. But what is mainly physics? The how and all this. If you talk about Albert Einstein, Mark Planck, and then Isaac Newton. Well, Mark Planck and Albert Einstein, they mainly were known for physics because Albert Einstein, well, the theory of relativity, that's a very good theory of physics. And then Mark Planck, actually, he used mechanical quantities. And then they also made a little quotations and all that. But why is Isaac Newton known in physics? Well, he's the main founder of physics. Remember that story when the apple fell off of the tree? Well, that's motion. Did you remember I said that? Physics is a study of motion. That's when his idea of physics came. It was gravity. And physics and motion, they're kind of the same thing, and they go along with gravity. Earth's gravitational force can't hold on to the apple for like 1 million years and forever, correct? So when its gravitational force becomes too heavy, the branch says, oh, I can't hold you, apple, go down. And it just hit his head. So if you think about physics, physics is something we use in our daily life. If you talk about transportation, cars, buses, but planes might take it a step further. And with physics, how does the bird fly? Well, its wingspan, it's very surprising, but that has to do with physics. And almost everything in our world, the way I'm talking and maybe the way you're listening to me, physics is sound, the way you see stuff, friction, motion, the way the world responds back to us. Physics is our world. Physics is our natural thing. Physics is the way we live our daily life. Without physics, oh well, life is pretty boring. But because of physics, we are able to do so many things in our life. We're able to walk, we're able to see, we're able to hear. When you're moving from here to there, you're using physics. So, amazing physics has to do with math, the world, and science. Well, we have fun physics. But because of physics, we have many things in our daily life and all this. So I hope you enjoy physics, this topic, this amazing topic that anyone can do. If you have any questions, put that in the comments. Do the same for my other videos. And also give some great comments, like, subscribe, and also make some good shares and comments, okay? Have a good day. See you soon. Bye, my lovely friends. Enjoy physics.